this is like a Xanadu. This is like a Xanadu monthly with the red carpet rolled out. That's what this is, man.
Nah, man, this is live and let die, man.
This is live and let die.
You see this head? This is live and let die. This is not the monthly. Live and let die. Somebody's got to live and somebody's got to die.
Well, Ahmed's got to find a way to live because winner's final did not turn out so well for him. You know, that was a 3-0, I believe. I mean, but I don't know. I think he's going to find his rhythm a little bit. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you think of this team? Should he continue?
I think he should go for Team Japan. If he wants to win this tournament, he needs to go for Team Japan. You know what I mean? It's obvious Turry Booger knows how to fight both of his teams. But that's the thing about it. You know, you've been playing Vanessa so long. You don't care about the wins or losses. It's all about how you feel when you play the characters.
Yeah, when you choose kind of an offbeat character to kind of pursue, the pride is in the actual performing instead of the results.
So the real question is very simple. I have to know, Turry Booger is really good at fighting against Ahmed right now. Yes. Will Ahmed be able to adjust with this team that he has right now? Oh, and Turry Booger's going for a combo, but it gets blocked.
I'll tell you what I think a big drawback for Ahmed is.
What's that?
Because Turry Booger plays multiple games, he gets to play against a very wide variety of people, very different, you know, perspectives on how to approach a matchup. So, whereas Ahmed's very familiar with all of us here that play KOF, and even some of the East Coast tournaments and all that, he's got out and about. But just the wide range of mentalities that you will run across. I mean, Turry gets to pull from all of that. I can take a little snippet of this or a snippet of that.
That's true. Ahmed mainly just plays King of Fighters. You do have a point. Being able to play multiple games, being a multiple game specialist, gives you more mindsets on how to figure out and open your opponent up. That's why I play multiple games. But right now, it looks to me like Ahmed is really doing really well. But, you know, Turry Booger won the offense in this matchup. And Robert's such a fast character like in this matchup. Ooh, command grab. Empty jump command grab. This is grand finals.
This is tight.
Woo! That's forward light kick. Forward B. Robert. Man, he is doing so much pressure with that small jump B with Robert. It's so good.
Considering the amount of time that he was keeping Turry blocking, he did not really wear down the guard gauge that much. He was leaving a lot of space. He was pretty much more using it as a frame trap opportunity than trying to break his guard.
That's true. Man, so Turry Booger's playing his favorite character right now. Ooh, stand roundhouse with Turry.
This is about as good a shape as Ahmed's been in any game so far against Turry.
That's true. And it just looks to me like he's actually being really comfortable with Robert right now. Robert's buttons are so good. His crouching B, his stand B. And a lot of characters can't contest with that.
He's got the range that he can just kind of hold you out. Almost all of his buttons act as like a jab would in a boxing match, just keeping him at the range that he needs him at.
Wow, the EX empty jump command grab, that was so much. Man, Ahmed is really doing a good job of keeping Turry Booger out right now.
Yeah, I mean, he's mixing up his offense more than he was before.
Wow, okay.
But he's still not shying away from the occasional hard read.
Yeah, that's a Capcom read. That's what I call it. All right, man. So Turry Booger right now has a lot of meter. He has no life. He's going to get a little bit of life because, you know, it's the next round because he survived. That's actually a lot of life. Whoa, he does random burn knuckle, but no follow-up, and he gets a throw. Oh, Ahmed with the game. Ahmed has to win 6 games in order to come back in this match. That's going to be a tall order.
It's hard to maintain momentum for that long.
That it is. You can't. You just gotta dig deep inside. You gotta just let yourself. If you really want it, and you want to win it, then you're gonna win it. You know.
And it's the other thing about it is, especially like this. This is the rematch from winner's final. He didn't play against him all that long ago. A lot of that's still rattling around in his head.
That's true. Ahmed is taking aggressive. Sorry to cut you off, but
no, by all means.
It looks to me like Ahmed is really taking the fight to Kale Kusanagi. Usually you always see Kale fighting, you know, and rushing everybody down. But Ahmed is just saying, you know what, I'm going to fight. I think it's because he plays this character, so I think he understands how to fight against Kale.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever run into that where you had so much trouble against a certain character, you found yourself playing them just to understand them better?
Yes. Yes. I kind of have a ooh, empty jumps, small jump into C, the combo. Man, wow.
All right. Well, the Robert was the MVP in the last game.
That he was.
So
let's see if he can do the same thing again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
Ooh. Man,
all right. Should only take one. There we go. And now things, other than a little bit of meter, have evened up.
You know, that's the thing about Robert, man. Robert is a character. He doesn't have to do a lot of fancy combos. His pokes are so good. It's to a point where they become so frustrating, you know? You want to get around.
And you can run into a Robert literally at any point in a match because he will fit in anywhere you need him. If you need a point, if you need an anchor, if you need a control.
You see how many overheads that Amedo was doing on Turry Booger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, I like it. Amedo has the life lead right now.
It's...
Man, you know, it's like they're both dancing with each other right now. They're really trying to find a way to open each other up. But it's getting really, really hard because, you know, both players have the same goal. They get both same game line. Wow.
You're trying to think of new ways to open them up on the fly.
Throw down EX uppercut to take the round. What a guy by Turry Booger using those combos that he has. Let me tell you, that Turry Booger plays Turry Booger, but his Ryo Sakazaki is amazing.
All right.
Oh, that's a jump CD.
Now, basically right now, Ahmed's going to be loading the program with Kim. He has an incredibly deep pocket full of setups for him, and this is going to...
Oh! Okay, that's something we don't know.
Caught him on the recovery.
I think his stick is malfunction. Oh, it was a malfunction. Oh! Good.
Blocks
block
the
and
overhead. He would have only gotten the overhead anyway, though.
Woo! I can see he tried to catch that. He tried to catch that whiff.
All
right. Amedo staying in the fight, ladies and gentlemen. With only a little bit of life with 2 meters, can he find a way to make a comeback in this match? Get hyped, Grand Finals, KOF14.
And you talk about a student of this game. Amedo has put in so much time and research. He wrote the guide. He literally put together the frame data guide the entire community uses.
Ooh, and he small jumps over the power wave. Will this be enough? Ooh, and he gets a combo. Okay, all right, so Turry Booger's down on the ground. What's the mix-up? Oh, they see these out. Okay, Turry Booger's on the ropes
it's
right
gonna
now.
take.
Oh, and he gets the short and max. Oh, will this be enough to kill? No, but it's not.
Quite.
Oh, and he see these out again. Oh, and he does a CD, and he gets it. Turry Booger realizing that Amedo wanted to press low short, and Terry's CD goes over lows. What a smart guy.
Oh, my God. That low crush. That was so well scouted.
You know what Terry says when things are going well? Okay. That's what it was. It was okay. All right, so 1-1 right now, ladies and gentlemen.
1-1.
And Amedo's still going with this team.
What's happened now is that he's built up some confidence. He won the first game. The last game came down to a single hit. He doesn't see a reason to switch off. This team has the potential. Why risk it on something that he has no idea how it's going to perform?
You know, that was actually that was Kel's small jump. Small jumping B is good. You know what I mean? Like that's a really good move. And but right now Amedo is just taking the offense. Oh, and he tries to go for cross up CD. Or cross up down C. But Kel. Oh, and he tries to do small jump B again. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, if they jump low short, but he doesn't finish the combo. The nerves are getting to you. You can't see what I mean? See, live and let die. This is why live and let die is amazing right now, because somebody wants to live and somebody wants to die on that stage. Turry Booger right now using Ryo, man. And Ryo, he's such a solid character with Ryo. He doesn't really, as you can see in this match, he's very good at turtling with Ryo. but he does need to be more aggressive if he wants to stay in this fight.
Oh, he likes to stalk his opponent when he plays Ryo.
That's true.
I mean, he's just slowly pressing forward, throwing out the occasional poke, the occasional parry. Like he just wants to gain real estate the entire time. He's going in. Look, moving forward, running forward, stepping.
Oh. Random super. That's going to get blocked.
Oh, that's going to, yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, so Turry Booger really saying, you know, he was looking, he identified that Ahmad was very desperate in that situation, and he blocked it. A very good block for him. But
at the same time, that is the most work that Gang Il has put in a while.
That's true.
He managed to press Turry Booger all the way halfway through his second character.
That's true.
Now that the pressure is off of Robert, he doesn't feel that tremendous weight on him the entire time that he's going to be on screen.
No wake up uppercut from either character.
And that lets that Robert come in with a much more casual pace. He's not sitting there worrying about the clock, whether he's going to be able to bring back enough life in order to take on the next character.
That's true. You know, and this is one thing I like about Ahmad's play style is that whenever he's down and out, he blocks it out and he picks his points of when he can fight, and that's that's good. Run up uppercut. Whew. Man, this is Ahmad's best character by far. It's definitely Robert.
You believe so?
Yeah. I mean, look how much work that he's doing right now with Robert.
I think he plays more fundamental with Robert than anyone else, and that character kind of forces you to, and it's more of a strength of his than he realizes.
Oh, rising tackle, and it is burn knuckle. Oh,
missed it.
Oh man, but Ahmad knew that empty jump low short was coming, but this isn't going to be enough to kill. But it is going to hurt. So Turry Booger right now is going to be on the defensive, and Ahmad has the ability to mix him up right now. What's the mix up? Oh, and he does. Oh man.
He went for an empty jump option, but Turry sniffed it out.
Oh, he does burn knuckle.
All right. Now, Turry's going to get a nominal amount of life back.
It's true, and he has meter. This is the movie fight.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, Turry Booger, I've heard you beat Geese Howard. I'm here to challenge you. All right, so Ahmad has full life.
Ahmad's got a couple of... He can make a mistake or two.
Oh, and Turry Booger
there's the first one.
It's the mix-up. Oh!
Gets caught again. He's running out of time. Oh.
Oh, and the bar goes an overhead. Oh, and the overhead, man.
And he completes to move forward one more game. 2-1.
Man, this is getting interesting. Ahmad is waking up. You saw early in the match he was getting hit by a lot of stuff that Turry Booger was doing, but he's waking up now.
Oh, yeah.
It looks to me like he wants to be a live and let die champion.
I have said before, more than any other game that I've competed in, this game requires warming up. And, you know, with the tournament being we started mid-afternoon today, some people rolled in whenever they could, which means they kind of had to hit the ground running when it came to competing today. And Ahmed kind of was in that same situation. He had to get something to eat. He was starving. And he's kind of been warming up as he goes, and you can see, he's just about running out of full
Turry
clip.
Booger doing random uppercut. Again, he does it. All right, Turry Booger's waking up now. He says, I want to be the live and let die champion. The first ever live and let die. Oh, and he does double overhead, but it doesn't follow up with a combo too far away. And he does a command grab. Man.
Yeah, Ahmed's a little...
Wow.
Got it.
That's the thing about Gang Hill's buttons. His buttons are so long, and they have such a good... They have such a good range because you think he's short that it won't hit you.
Yeah.
But it hit you.
Yeah.
Man.
It's kind of like Yuri standing C.
Yeah, that man. Don't get me started on that button. Woo! Woo! I like the patience. Oh, and he stops the EX hung it some. Man. Okay, Turry Booger threw a fireball. But Ahmad is just rushing down, staying in there. He is not afraid, even though he has no life. Okay. Okay. Random Yin Shipuket. That's what he says. Yin Shipuket. Well, Art of Fighting 1, it was Yin Shipuket. And, you know, this is like, man. All right, so Robert versus Ryo, man. This matchup is always classic.
Turry, Turry earlier on in the tournament was going to that because he said for chip situations it starts up so quickly that it's a great option to pull out when you're in that clutch kind of scramble situation. You just need that little tiny bit of damage on him.
That's true. And, of course, you know, Ahmad right now fighting so well. He's keeping Turry Booger out. He's not allowing Turry Booger to try to create any type of offense. But Turry Booger does get the maximum activated. So Turry Booger has to try to find some way to get in. Oh, and he does. And he gets it. Will this be enough for a combo? And, yes, it is. The Ryu Kurumbu. Woo! Oh, and that was a lot of damage. Just mix up. Man, you see how deep that small jump was?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and he does uppercut. Oh, and he's an EX uppercut. He gets out of it. Oh, and Turry Booger fights back with an EX uppercut of his own. They are just uppercut heavy. Ryu would be proud right now. Ryu and Ken would be proud.
This has been tit for tat the whole time. When one shows respect, so does the other. When one goes unga, so does the other.
That's true. Oh, is that what it's called? Going unga? Unga bunga? Unga bunga. You go random. I go random. Woo! Man, you see this pressure by Ahmad? I like how he cuts his low shorts in half. Good block on the
that
overhead.
Was an excellent block on the overhead.
Ooh, oh, but Turry Booger does not finish. Man, EX hung it some, man. All right, so once again, we have Turry versus Kim.
Yep.
Who you guys like? I don't know who to like.
And this is even up. They have the same amount of life, the same amount of bar.
If Ahmad wins this, he will reset the bracket.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, random
that was
uppercut. Ooh. Bang!
Fortunately for Ahmad, that's all the damage he was going to be able to get.
Oh, they're both looking at each other. You know I love me some stare down.
Oh.
But this is going to be and he gets it.
Chooses to spend it. It's a good value.
Oh, man, there was a lot of life. And Turry Booger rolls out, but that's a...
Caught the end of the roll, but wasn't able to extend it.
Oh, this could be it. And Ahmad resets the bracket. Oh, Ahmad shaking his head. He says, I am going to be the live and let die champion. I don't need to switch to my main team. Team Japan is not my team. I gotta ask, man. Do you think Turry Booger is shook? You think he's scared right now? You think the stage and nerves is getting to him?
I think it was a mistake not to take a minute.
Okay. You know, during my segments, I always say if you take a minute, that shows fear. But maybe it doesn't.
9 times out of 10, I was thankful I did.
Okay. You know, I come from the old school, man. If you don't press the button in 5 seconds, you DQ. Just saying. Ooh, man. Okay, I can see Ahmad waking up right now. Oh, but Turry Booger gets a throw. He gets a throw to the corner. This is where kill is scary. He gets you in the corner. He gets a bunch of mix-ups, and you just don't know what to do.
It seems like he got the throw, and then he realized he needed a tactical throw. Got the back, got the corner, and was able to make it work for him. Ahmed fighting his way out.
Oh, man, I like his kill, man. His kill is a very Street Fighter advanced, basic, but he also mixes up with a lot of S and K factors. He does a lot of small jumps. He does a lot of run up, short to get you to press a button. You know, Turry Booger has a very good kill. But Ahmad does play kill. So the question is, will Ahmad be able to stop Turry Booger's kill right now? Oh, and I think this could be the end of the round. Oh, he doesn't finish. Oh, command grab.
Let it go.
Oh, he does wake up uppercut. He says, if you are going to be on me like that, I got to show you that I have uppercut. Ooh. Oh, and it's that's not enough. Both players are really poking each other heavy right now. All right, short. Light kick.
Oh my gosh. Putting that Robert game plan together.
That's right, man. Robert versus Rio, man. Like I said, again, this is a classic match. Rio being a character that his pokes are very, very short, but Robert's pokes are really, really good. Like, especially his stand B. I'm surprised that Ahmad is not just using stand B by itself. Oh, and he interfered. It doesn't get to him. Oh, and he does a wake up uppercut. That's what. Oh, and he does stand C. Oh, and he gets blocked. Oh. Rio does have a parry.
Rio's got the parry, but he parried at such a distance that he didn't have anything fast and quick enough in order to reach.
That's true. Oh, gets the EX fireball. Man. Woo. Oh, man. I like it. Oh, and he does a EX fireball, and he gets hit. Man, this is so intense. It's hard to keep up what's going on, but it was a CD by Ahmad.
Yeah,
CD cancels and fireball. Oh, and then Turry Booger rolls out of the corner, but Ahmad was waiting for that, and he punishes the roll with short, stand, light kick. I like it.
Ahmad's been doing a great job of catching the end of these rolls.
That's true, yes. You know, I think that Ahmad is slowing the match down. That's what I think. He's realizing that Turry Booger wants to be attack and advance, so he's just going to slow the match down, which is good.
Yeah, Turry doesn't really like being on his heels. He doesn't like playing from a defensive position if he doesn't have to. If he's pressing forward, if he's gaining ground, he's building confidence.
That's true. Man. Oh, okay. Now, so Turry Booger got Ahmad in the corner right now. Oh, Ahmad uppercuts out. And he uppercuts out of it. Oh, stay light kick on that small jump. Oh, and he burned knuckle, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't safe. Like I said, Turry Booger's just rushing down right now, trying to open up Ahmad, but Ahmad is slowing the match down by blocking so well. But Robert still has no life. Turry Booger does have life. Oh, and he does a CD. Oh, and he does an uppercut. Oh! That was one good trade in Turry Booger's favor. Yeah. But, you know, I got to ask, though, man, Turry Booger's going to get only a little bit of life back. He only has a few bars of meter, but Ahmad has full life.
I mean, he got through the end of that last round by the skin of his teeth.
And
being able to stay out of trouble against this Kim is going to be not happening.
That's true. Look at this. Ahmad's waking up, man. Turry Booger's like, okay, I know what to do now. You know, it's like all four of us are all training partners. But when it comes to the stage, you can see the intensity in their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in CBS2, they say, this team, how did this team win? But that doesn't matter. It says, luck might work in many mysterious ways, but that doesn't matter because this team won. You know the CBS2 logo? Oh, in the jump short.
Oh. Caught by the overhead low.
Oh, and Ahmad knows his character, so he blocks that. Oh, that's a small jump. And nobody's there for the command grab.
Too early.
That was an invisible break. Man, stand B.
Working that stand B.
I like it again, stand B. Man, I like the fact that right now Turry Booger backed off. He realized he needed to come up with a game plan when he's fighting against Ahmad right now. Oh, but Ahmad realizes that Turry Booger is cutting his little shorts in half, so he just contests the fight back. Oh, but that's unsafe. Oh. Man, Ahmad's fighting back. He's fighting back with those barrages of buttons and run up the row with no life.
Turry Booger was really disappointed that guard cancel blowback got blocked, and it might have been enough for him to chip him out.
That's true. I don't know. Every time I see Ryo on the screen, I'm like, man, I just want to see Ryo do this, you know, do that. But I don't. But he's not going to do it, you know. Zundred's kid.
Oh.
Oh. Man, he is fighting back. Look at this. Ganghale is fighting back against Ryo right now with no life.
He's got nothing to lose at this point.
That's
Anything
true.
that he gets.
You're absolutely right about that. You're right. But you notice when someone has no life,
yeah.
they'd rather sit there and block versus attack. And Ahmad is attacking with no life.
Yeah, because there's really, I mean, everything you get with that character at that point is gravy.
True. And it helps the fact that if your opponent wastes the meter on the person with no life, they go into the next round with no meter. You know?
Oh, yeah. If you can possibly frustrate your opponent and they will burn meter just for the sake of getting rid of that character, it leaves them less prepared to deal with the next one.
Man, you see the overhead? There it is. This is going to be a lot of life taken from Ahmad right now. Ooh. Ooh,
Turry tipping the scales.
Oh, and he presses low short on the reset. They did the same thing to each other. You get to see the same animation of the super.
Turry's got to be really careful about going for that overhead option against Robert because Robert's one of those characters that has a low B that will reach far enough to pretty much match that distance.
Ooh, empty jump throw. And Mott rolls out of the corner. That jump
goes in.
Man. Oh, man, Ahmad is waking up, ladies and gentlemen.
The confidence.
That was a very confident small jump.
Yeah.
Very, very confident small jump.
I would have backed up and thrown a fireball.
I mean, I did the same thing, but. Okay, so right now Turry Booger has a lot of life with Terry. Ooh, empty jump, empty jump, low short again. Ooh, croc shoot. Like I said, Amedo is using his button so well, that jump B. It is such an amazing button with Robert. A lot of players that play Robert use that button a lot, but Amedo knows how to use it in so many good situations.
And he is just patty caked him to death with these beats.
I know. Woo! Okay, Turry Booger with the low short. You know, man, Amedo has a lot of life with Kim right now, and he has meter. So, you know, he has 1 meter. They both have 1 meter apiece, but, you know, Amedo has a life lead right now. Ooh! Turry Booger fighting back. Oh, no, but he goes for it max mode. Oh. Oh, wow, he goes for it. Amedo not trying to counter roll out of that corner. He realized that he needs that level 1 to try to get that super. Oh, then he counter rolls out. There it is. Turry Booger with the ooh. Oh, and a rising tackle. Oh, wake up. Man, that's my old heart, man. Rising tackle.
That was a classic.
That was a classic right there. That was amazing, man. That was really good.
You can't get that kind of action in Garo.
No, you get no, man. Terry ain't got that in that game. He's got power dog. Rock has a rising tackle. It's so amazing to see King of Fighters 14 on the stage right now. It's incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, stand B.
And they're playing it out on Neo Isaka?
Yeah, I know, right? They're actually playing it on the Neo Geo Land stage. Because, you know, in the background, that's the actual arcade in Japan. Neo Geo, yeah, that's the arcade. With all the SNK games.
Oh, my God. How did I miss that one when I went over?
Trust me, I missed it too, man. I just heard about it. Well, I mean, I knew about it. I just could never go. But, you know. Oh, man, look at the pressure. Woo! Empty jump low short. It kicks in the air. Man. Woo! And Amedo rolls out of the corner because he knows his character, and he's going to finish up with a super. This might hurt a lot.
The hubris was too much, and it cost him.
Oh, and the stand D by Kyo. That move is really good because it's very fast. It goes over lows. Kyo can cancel into Maximo, and he can cancel into Super. Such a good button for Kyo. But the question is, will he be able to do the same thing Amedo has been doing with no life? Because Kyo right now, it does not have a lot of life. Stand B. Ooh, and he does stand D. Close stand D with Robert. Stand B with Kyo. That's the button that he needs to be pressing right now. It's a lot of stand B with Kyo. Oh, and he gets a hit.
Yeah, he needs to drag that right out of the toolbox and put it to work in this matchup. Because trying to play footsies with Robert with anything else is very difficult. Will his down forward D go under Robert's standing D?
No, it does not.
Oh, doesn't get the punish.
Man, look at the backdash cancels from Turry Booger. That's what he needs to use with Kyo more often. It creates more space. Oh, man. Man, that whiffed uppercut, that could have been the round if Turry Booger actually capitalized on it. But apparently, he must have missed his combo or something.
I just mistimed the ground recovery on it. He didn't want him to pop out. You didn't want to just get that single hit. They wanted a hard punish. But once you go for the big damage, that means you have to be tighter.
That's true. What I see right now is I think Turry Booger is adjusting now to Amedo. Amedo is rushing and being a lot more patient, but so is Turry Booger now. So they're mostly just going blow for blow with one another.
Yeah, he's kind of getting a much better feel for the climate of the match.
Oh, and he does an uppercut. Woo! There it is, the max smoke cancel. Will this be enough to take a lot of life? In which he is. He lands the combo.
And another 100.
Oh, but Amedo does wake up low short of his own, but he's going to do it to a maximum combo. But Turry Booger was still on his second character, so Amedo has a lot of work to do. Oh, he tries to go for overhead. Oh, and he gets the overhead block, but it's not enough. But wait, is it enough?
No! Drops it.
Oh! That was almost a comeback, making it to Terry. almost a comeback.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you got the nerves on the stage. This is why we at Live and Let Die, ladies and gentlemen, because we have one of the greatest stages in Maryland. Maryland's regional Live and Let Die, King of Fighters 14. You don't want to miss it.
We basically took all the best KOF players in the region and threw them in a meat grinder.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely been a meat grinder right now. I like it. Ooh. So Turry Booger, this is tournament grand finals point for Turry Booger. If he wins this, he will be the champion of Live and Let Die. But Ahmad has 2 games to win. Will he fight back? Will he not? Will he find a way to come back in the match? So Turry Booger doing a random uppercut, but it gets not comboed. I don't know how. All right, so both players facing each other right now. They realize what's at stake. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, and it run up low short.
Oh, Turry's just having his way right now.
That he is back there. Actually, there it is. Okay, Turry Booger's fighting back so well right now. And Ahmad getting that hit. Will this be enough? This is definitely going to hurt.
That was well executed because he hit that shallow.
Yeah, he did. Wow, the jump C, man. Woo. All right, so we got Rio versus Gankill once again. Like I said, I think that, Turry Booger needs to realize what's at stake here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he does the sweep. Goes for overhead again, but nobody home. Oh, he tries to do a stand light kick into maximum cancel. Oh. Woo! Oh. Oh man, this is looking kind of grim.
Turry doesn't like sitting in neutral with max mode running with Rio because that's preventing him from building any more meter, and he's doesn't really have any extra tools that's gonna pay dividends in that situation.
That's very true. All right, so Turry Booger fighting back, and you saw a little stagnant where Gankill was rushing Rio down. Rio found a way to come back into the corner by using a variety of pokes, which is good. He fought his way out of the corner with footsies. Well, that's what you got to do. But this is the king of footsies right here, which is Robert. Oh, and he goes for overhead at the beginning of the round, but nobody home. Ooh. But this is going to be a lot of damage to Robert. Oh, and he goes for a reset. Oh, stand roundhouse. Oh, and he doesn't finish the combo. Oh, and Ahmad capitalizing on Turry Booger's mistakes, and he gets the Ryukyu Rumble, and this could be a lot of life. This is the game right now. Live and Let Die Grand Finals King of Fighters 14. Get hyped.
That might be the turning point of this entire set.
You think so?
It could be.
You think so?
A situation like that where Turry, he can win this entire thing off of this game. Him kind of botching that situation and Ahmed being able to capitalize might swing this back in Ahmed's favor.
I mean, that's true. You're right. I mean, he is playing Turry Booger, a very strong character. But Robert Garcia, man, I tell you, those buttons that he have are so good. Oh, and he does a throw.
But Robert winning that round, Turry is having to expend a lot of resources here. He has to use a lot of those EX options in order to wear down guards and get corner pressure. And he's running out of that very resource.
I noticed that Ahmad, what he did right there, he didn't go in very much when he knew his guard meter was like very low. He backdashed a lot and stayed out of a lot of range, which is good. He's very smart for doing that.
Ahmed pushing things back to mid-screen.
Oh, and he does his command grab. This could be it. Oh, and he does
which means
super.
he gets to extend it, and he will take this round. Yes.
Hang on. Look, watch this. Yeah, that's what he did. Hey, that's what he did with Robert. He did that with Robert. So Ahmad waking up. So right now it is 2-2. Ladies and gentlemen, Grand Finals, King of Fighters 14. This is amazing Grand Finals right now. Both players who play each other all the time. This is what I'm talking about. When someone you grow up with fighting Grand Finals, you just know what's at stake. You both know each other, how you play. Who is going to be able to take it for Grand Finals for Live and Let Die?
Yep. Last game. This is the one that decides. Turry Booger versus Ahmed.
Woo! Man, I can see what Ahmad's doing right now. He's just mainly just doing a lot of small jumps in at Turry Booger. Turry Booger's not uppercutting. Oh, and he gets a throw, Turry Booger.
And this is where the nerves really come in. There's so much pressure in these 5 rounds. potential 5 rounds. But they've been playing it down to the end in most of these games.
That's true. Oh, and man, I can see the game plan he's doing, Gank Hill. He's basically just keeping Kill out with a bunch of buttons. He's just poking. He's basically trying to make Turry Booger very frustrated. And like I said, if Ahmad right now can win with Gank Hill, he will be in really, really, really good shape.
I mean, he's already. This Gong Eel is very healthy.
Man, he is basically backdashing. It looks like he's just dancing on him.
He's occupying a ton of space.
True.
I mean, he's using those Gong Eel buttons that are very horizontal. He's just eating up a lot of room in front of him, keeping that buffer.
Did you see that whip punish with that? That was amazing.
Sick.
Man, is Xiao out here? I don't think he is. See, he's out.
And he's just about got this Ryo worn out. Is Turry running out of ideas?
I don't know. Looks like if I was Turry, man, right now I would be like finding a way to just build meter with Ryo for Turry. You know what I mean?
But at the same time, he's nervous. He's looking at that clock that's winding down.
Wow. Oh, man. Okay, Ahmad's in really, really good shape right now.
Is Turry Booger mentally guard broken at this point? This is an incredibly dire situation.
But like I said, don't count Turry Booger out yet, because he can still find a way to come back in this match. Ooh. Woo.
Ahmed knowing that he has everything he needs to be very patient and pick his spots. The clock is his friend. The longer he stretches this round out, the better shape he's going to be in.
Wow, he is rushing down with Gank Hill. Do you see what's going on here? And this could be it. It's Ahmad Gigabyte 14 champion of Live and Let Die. What an OCV with Gank Hill. What an amazing fight. And of course, amazing sportsmanship. Two players both shaking each other's hands.